today's video, I am so excited. I am going to be making a DIY with you. You can buy these for honestly between $50 to about $200 depending on what kind of style you want. However, today I am going to be showing you how to do this for far less than that. But before I get into this tutorial, my name is Gabrielle. I make realistic lifestyle content. If that sounds up your alley, then click the subscribe button and ring the bell. This is also a collab with my friend Frances at Wife Stuff. She makes amazing content. She is as real as it gets. She is a beautiful lady out in Texas. She's sharing her faith. She started this new series called Blemished. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you catch up on all the episodes. She releases them on Thursdays. She is hilarious and just super fun to watch and just be a part of. So definitely go check her out and let her know that I sent you. I'll have her link down in the description box below. So let's get into this tutorial. First, you'll want to go to a typography website. My go-to is dafont.com. I've been using it since college, and they just have so many fonts you can choose from, and you can download them for free. However, today I am not going to download. I selected calligraphy, and in the preview box, I typed Adelina's name, and you can type in anything that you want and hit submit just to preview how it will look in that font. So you can select different font families, check them out. They have so many options and it is kind of overwhelming, but just pick the one that is right for you. Once you have settled in and picked the one that you want, then you can start creating what you want to do. I had previously done some art on these canvases. I didn't like them, so I just ended up spray painting them black in hopes that I could utilize them for something else, and this project came about and I was super happy I could use it. Instead of tracing with a pencil, which is sometimes hard to read on black, I decided to use a pink highlighter, and it came out to be an awesome accident. Overall, the tracing took about 5 minutes, and I wanted to emphasize that this is the part that will probably be the most tedious, but just stick with it, and who knows, you might have a shorter name or a shorter design that you are going to do, so it might not take you as long. I don't have any background in calligraphy. I do like typography. This was the first time that I did a sign without using tracing paper, so I was happy about that. However, I think that the more you practice, the better you will be and the more confident you will be with your pen stroke. But I just want to encourage you to just try it, and you can totally DIY so many home decor pieces or even a gift for someone in your life. The canvases that I was using, I put them close together, but they aren't attached or taped together at all. Also, you can see right here that I messed up, and I was able to just rub it off with my finger instead of like having to redo it all together. So that's another perk of using highlighter first. I did try using whiteout to outline the letters, but whiteout was not working. It was not my friend. Maybe you'll have better luck with whiteout, but I sure didn't. After I scratched that off the list, I ended up just using a thin tiny brush, even though a lot of the bristles were going every which way. I made it work. I'm not sure if you ever go to like the clearance section of Home Depot, but there's like little sample sizes of paint that people don't want. So I was able to snag this for 50 cents, and I'm happy that I did because it's come in handy for just some random projects and crafting that I want to do. You should definitely check it out if you haven't already. I got my sister kind of hooked on it as well. She's gotten some gallons for half off because they're returns. Anywho, I was just doing the outline with the thin brush just to get like a foundation, kind of like when you're putting lip liner on, because you want to have a foundation that's solid, and definitely take your time with this. However, if you mess up, no big deal. It is art. I had wipies close by in case I did make an uh-oh, but it's part of the process, so it's like not a big deal. Don't get mad at yourself. Just go with the flow, okay? So when I started doing the outline, I started to notice what was happening. I did the thin strokes first just so I could see how everything would go, and then I was wanting to use a different brush just to get the thicker lines completed. I know in the time lapse it looks a little hard to see, but you can see a hint of pink, and the highlighter created this like ombre look with the white, and I just really loved it because it caused that like femininity to just like overflow on this piece by a pure accident, which I truly enjoy. And a lot of art is not always perfect, and you're going to be very critical of what you create. However, I'm really proud of this. I think that it turned out pretty good, and I get compliments on it. I had to go back and touch up right in between the two canvases where they touch because it looked funny, and I want to make sure that in the crack between it, you could see that it was a fluid A, and perhaps you won't have a letter or a problem like that if you have a larger canvas. I love making personal signs, and I've made a couple more for Adelina's nursery. I hope that you enjoyed this video and this tutorial. Comment down below what project you are going to work on, and if you're new, thank you for stopping by from Frances's channel, Wife Stuff, and until next time, y'all, have a good one. Bye.